Okay, Lazy Lady update. Lazy Lady. Aside from a couple touch-ups I got to do, the side is sanded down, filled, primed. I got to put some seam sealer on it in the seams. It's kind of like a rubbery goo to keep water out. This side's ready for paint tomorrow. This side, all the bad seams are pulled out. It's all plugged, it's all sanded. Tonight I got a street lamp right there, so I can prime this tonight and then be able to put the paint on it tomorrow. Do the bottom. The bilge is about half filled with water and it's not dripping, so I think I'm okay with the wood swelling. It shouldn't take too long for it to swell up in the slings and be able to sail out of here. And that's it. Met some interesting people. Some guy was a ship's carpenter on a big sailing ship out of Philly. I'm not going to mention the name of the boat because I don't know if they got their own thing going on, but he was pretty impressed with it. He thought it was cool, and that made me feel good because that guy's a rock star as far as ship's carpenters go. And if he thought it was good, that really made me feel happy because if anybody knows, he would know. It's going to be green with the white body and the red hull. I got the boat from my uncle, and this is the color he made it in 1976. So it's going to stay these colors. Something interesting. People are familiar with boats know about it. People that aren't, it's an interesting thing. This is called the zinc. This thing's falling off. It should have been about 2/3 that side. These were tight. And what it does is, this is a bronze propeller, bronze shafts. This is lead. That's wood. But what this does is, any stray electricity in the water will go to this, and this will dissolve and basically burn off instead of your very expensive propeller or your rudder or whatever else. If this had long propeller shafts, it would have zincs on the shaft itself. But the way the boat is designed, it just has this one. But that's kind of interesting. You can see there's nothing left. It's only 2 years old, and that's what it looks like, because there is actually that much stray electricity running through water and off the boats and stuff. But anyway, this is a grounding strap that runs through the boat, runs everything, and brings it here. So anyway, that's what that is. Bottom, another interesting fact about old wood boats. Bottom looks pretty crappy, but it's wood, and wood, when it gets wet, swells up, and when it dries out, it shrinks. So they build the boat, and then they kind of pack cotton and shit, cotton or oakum between the boards. When you put it in the water, the wood swells up and it becomes watertight. So the paint on the bottom is basically to keep the salt in the water from grinding down to bare wood. It's made to kind of wear off. So as a result, you don't do a lot of prep work on the bottom. You just kind of clean off whatever's peeling and then put another coat on. And then when it starts wearing off, you do it again. And that's it. You don't get crazy on a wood boat. That boat's a good example of a boat that got a lot of use and the bottom paint wearing off of it. You can see where it sits in the water, and when they're running it, it wears off. So that's what bottom paint is for. It's not to protect anything, it's to wear off. It's kind of a heavy copper content in it, and that's what it does. But I'm pretty happy. Boat's came out of the water on Monday afternoon. It should be ready to go back in the water late tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully they'll be able to drop it in the water on Tuesday It'll soak in the slings for a couple of days, and then I will sail it the 45 minutes back, and that'll probably be the big trip for the month. 45 minutes back to the slip. Anyway, that's the update. Got a little long-winded, but so be it. Y'all have a good night.